Movement 1. Place your palms together in front of you with your fingers pointing to the front. Move your hands together in a waving motion, much like a fish swimming through water. Engage your imagination. What color is the fish? And what color is the water? What sounds can you hear? Maybe the lap of the water as the fish swims through. And imagine what it would feel like to swim through the water. Movement 2. Keeping your hands together, point your fingers up to the ceiling and then out to the front. And now start to move in time with your breath. Moving your hands towards you on the in-breath and away on the out-breath. Imagine that your hands are the chime of a bell, and hear the sound of the bell in imagination. You could imagine what is the shape or texture of the bell. So focus on the sound and visual input that you are giving yourself. Movement 3. With your hands at chest height and side by side, palms facing down, move your hands out to the side and then back again, in time with your breath. As you breathe in, your hands move out to the side, and as you breathe out, your hands move back together again. All the time that you are moving, you are wiggling your fingers, as if you were playing a chest-high keyboard. Imagine piano music or a stringed instrument sound. Movement 4. Now imagine that there is a building in front of you and you are tracking the shape of the roof with your hands. The roof is like an upside down V. Your hands move up and down in time with your breath as you run your hands over the tiles. Once again, engage your imagination. What would it feel like to touch the tiles? Movement 5. Imagine someone is coming towards you, offering you a large container, and you turn your hands up to receive it. Perhaps it is a bowl of fruit or a delicious dish. As you take the container into your hands, you feel the weight of it in imagination. You circle the container in one direction and then in the other, in time with your breath. And you will notice that I have put one foot forward as I am doing this. Movement 6. In the next movement, you are sitting by a lake and you notice reeds swaying in the breeze. Make the movements of the reeds by raising your arms, elbows bent, in front of you, with your palms facing. Move from your elbows, from side to side, in time with your breathing. If you are sitting, shift your weight from sitting bone to sitting bone. And if you are standing, from foot to foot. Once again, engage your imagination to keep your mind in the present. What can you see? And what can you hear as you imagine that you are seeing the reeds swaying? Movement 7. You are in a boat, on a lake, and you are rowing. You make the rowing motion and imagine pulling through the water. If you're sitting, place one foot ahead, and then change your feet after a few rows. Imagine the sound of the boat creaking and the water lapping. And to keep your mind in the present, imagine looking around at the scenery. Movement 8. You decide to stop to take a video of your surroundings. You hold an old-fashioned video camera in both hands and move it in a circle, in one direction and then the other. Feel the weight of the camera and imagine what you can see through the viewfinder. Movement 9. The boat is swaying. Take your arms to chest height as if you were cradling a baby and rock it from side to side, shifting your weight from foot to foot or from sitting bone to sitting bone if you are seated. And now use your imagination. Imagine that you can hear birds, the lap of water, the boat creaking. Maybe you can feel the sun or a gentle breeze on your skin. Movement 10. You dip your hands into the water and then raise them into the air. Lean forward as you go down so you get a bit of a backstretch. Imagine the different texture and temperature of the water compared to the air. Work with your breath, breathing out as you go down and following your in-breath as you come back up. Movement 11. This is the same as the previous movement, but make the shape of binoculars with your hands, and as you come up, put them to your eyes. Imagine that you can see the landscape that you have travelled across, now in vivid colour. The colours of nature are vivid and the sounds are intense. Final movement. Sit or stand for a moment and follow the rhythm of your breathing. And when you are ready, slowly return to everyday life, feeling relaxed and alert.